Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and this is going to be my first makeup tutorial video on a basic, simple makeup look that I'm going to show for you that are drugstore cheap and very affordable. You could probably get this look for under $50 or even less, 100%. And I will show you guys how we do it. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my primer. Kind of a bit of combination to, I have oiliness on my T-zone sometimes, just around my nose I get oiliness, and I get dry patches here, and sometimes like on my forehead, not really on my chin do I ever get dry patches. It's usually just my cheeks, sometimes on my forehead, and I get oily spots on my nose. So it's a bit of combination, but most times right now I'm in the phase where I'm stuck kind of in the dry section. So I've already done my face wash, my whole everything. So I'm just going to get right into when I will do my makeup. So when I start my makeup, this is fresh, clean face, and I'm going to start off with my primer. This is the primer I use, and it is from the drugstore. It's called Milline Primer Protection. So that's the one I use. I only use a little bit. It smells like mint, kind of. It's a very... So I just put like a little bit, like that little bit will do a lot. And then I put it all over my face. And I find this here works really well. And I just rub it in and apply it with my fingers. I'll put pricings in. So yeah, I start off with my primer, and next I start off with my foundation, and this says normal to dry skin. Revlon, I'm in shade of 150. And I'll put like another half a pump on. We'll do the other side of the face. I'm currently just trying out different drugstore ones. I've tried Maybelline. Maybelline's not bad. This here also has a very wet, dewy consistency. It's not thick. It's also not heavy on the face. Oil-free. This is the one I use. Mainly it. Sometimes in the corner. And I find this here is a very soft, skin. And it's about a medium coverage, I'll call it. Medium coverage on your skin. And I don't find it's cakey or anything like that. As you can tell, it's very dirty. Very natural. It's not so harsh compared to the e.l.f. one I've tried. But now, in saying that, I use this fan brush. I bought a set off Amazon, and I have not a clue what this one's called. I just call it the fan brush. But I use my fan brush, and I just take a little bit, and I fan it like this, usually. Just a little bit. And then I just... and I just slowly apply it in a circular motion. And then I like to put a little bit underneath, on top of my forehead, just a little bit. Give it a little bit of bounce. And I find depending on what look you're going for, you might add a little less bronzer, might add a little more bronzer. My blush. And so I smile, serious too, and then I just put a little bit on. Just a little bit, and that's it. And then I just keep adding. I just keep working it in. And now, if I want a little bit more, I'll add a little bit more. But I don't go full-fledged, and that's the worst thing people do, is they go full-fledged with their blush, and then they get these big rosy cheeks, and then they can't take it off. So my advice, like, that to me even looks like a lot. It's hard to tell on camera. But if I do, so I only put a little bit because it's not very pigmented, and I also find that it doesn't do a whole lot for me. Next up, I just take this little small corner winged. I'm just gonna clean out my brows. Clean them out. I don't usually always put brow stuff on, but when I do. This one is from Sears. Yeah, I got it from Sears. Closed now. It's in number 2. It's called Brow Kit. So it opens up like this. Yep. Yeah. Opens up like this, and the bottom also slides out for your gel. I don't usually use that. I go back with this brush and then I just swift it through again and try to make it look more natural while it's still all pretty intact. I usually curl my lashes. I don't actually know where I got my curler from, so I'm very sorry. Very sorry about that. Curl my lashes. And I find a lot of people hold it. I pump it. Sounds weird, but I pump it for about 10-15 seconds. Bingo. Then I do the same for the other eye. And then, this is the fun part. That's the new one. I just bought this like 2 days ago and tried it. It's not bad. I find though, this little corner piece, this is the brush to it, this little corner piece, I find sometimes if you ain't careful, it can very well clump up. Like, not clump up, but it can, you can put a lot on it without wanting to. I just put a little bit underneath.